I missed that actually. And just want to point out a sideboard card that Phil Blackman has been running in
Mm.
decks for a while now, and he's got me with it a few times. Chill. Chill is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuck out to me right away. One in a blue, enchantment red spells cost an additional 2 to play.
Hmm.
I don't know if he'll be bringing it in against this Omnom Nickfic deck because it
Probably
only has
not.
Klothys and Omnath as its
Yeah.
red sources. But I think that chill in specifically a blue white build is important because it protects you against things you're weak against.
Yep.
So we've got a Cabal Therapy off the top, naming Force of Will. Other cards in hand include Scalding Tarn, Brainstorm, Shark Typhoon, Swords, Stoneforge, and Back to Basic with some very nice looking altars in those.
Agreed. Um, Shark Typhoon. Shark Typhoon is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
The cool
What do
thing
you think
about
the optimal X is in this deck? Like, if you're going to cycle Shark Typhoon, are you going to hope that you get X equals?
oh,
And then what?
I don't know, probably five. I don't know,
Yeah.
5, 7.
X equals 5. Yeah.
No, in all seriousness, I'm not sure. I think. How many Shark Typhoons are in the deck, by the way?
4. We are going to see sharks fly tonight.
You hear that, Jesse? We're gonna see sharks. Jesse Ma famously played Shark Typhoon in 4 straight streams and didn't cast a shark.
All right, the veteran explorer gets sacked to a flashback of Cabal Therapy, and that is on the stack.
Okay.
Looks like Phil Blackman's going to have a bit of a think about that.
Yep. All right. Gets his lands first. Those lands look great.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, did you finish your Star Wars altars?
Oh, no. I shouldn't sigh heavily like that. I'm
Getting
very
there?
close.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm
All right.
getting there. They're happening.
I
We
figured if
got,
you were finished, you could
you
show.
know, I would.
Oh, I
Well,
see.
I can show in
What's his name?
progress. I'm
Admiral
not
Akbar.
totally. So we got Admiral Akbar showing up there. He's not finished, as you can see. And then we have a Luke and a Vader here,
What? Those actually look
which
really
are
good.
also not finished.
I know they're not finished, but they're
But
looking great.
we're close, though. You can kind of see
I really like the
we're
melted Vader
close.
helmet a lot. All right, back to
Thanks.
basics. Gets
Yeah,
dumped
me
there,
too.
everybody. In case anybody didn't know what card that was.
Okay, back to basics. And then Sky Shroud, Apparition, as well as Jace have joined the hand. So we're close.
Yeah,
We're close. And then I get to move on to some more projects booked up through the end of 2020.
it's a good problem to have.
Mm-hmm. And then I have not started scheduling 2021 yet, but I've got some folks. I'm probably going to do the fetch lands in the sequence for Glenn Decker's Cube, which I'm also looking forward to. I did
I,
his shock lands in his cube.
I hope this is a fair question, but do
Mm-hmm.
you have a card that you have not yet altered that you wish someone would ask you to alter? Is that a weird
Oh, for
question?
sure. Yeah. I think it's more the art styles that I'm interested in doing.
Okay.
But there's a couple that I was actually just talking about this on stream the other day that I kind of want to move more into a more expressive art style instead of this, like, we're going for illustrative, trying to look realistic.
Right.
And I think those types of commissions would be exciting for me. Not necessarily the card, but the style.
Okay. That's fair. Um. Okay. Oh, I thought everything
Looking at
froze
the
for a second.
battlefield, we got a Jason Mind Sculptor on Phil Blackman's side at 3. Looks like he did a bit of a brainstorm there, and I think we're passing back over to Joe.
Looks
Hi,
like it, yeah.
game.
Yep, Caracas
Caracas.
comes down.
I think we're seeing more and more Caracas. It seems like it might be Latin. Played, but I think it was underplayed for a while there. Green Sun Zenith X equals 2, so again, probably getting the Ice Fang or the Steve.
Yeah, Caracas used to be used basically in correlation with how much Emrakul Gristlebrand crap was going on. But now with Uro and wait, is there another legendary creature? Whatever. Uro in the meta, Caracas is definitely getting used
Mm-hmm.
a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's
Well, we
another
got
legendary, isn't
Leovold
there? There's
also.
another.
Yeah,
Yeah, Leovold. Yeah.
Leovold is legendary.
There's another new legendary
I
though that
believe
I'm not
it's a
thinking of.
turn 3 JTMS. I think we only had one. Or maybe we didn't. Maybe it is a turn 2.
Yeah, with the Nick Fit with the
The
Veteran
veteran.
Explorer, I think
Mm-hmm.
so. All right, there's Stoneforge. What's the other legendary that's in Legacy right now,
Stoneforge
running all over the place? I
is
forgot.
gonna get looks like a Jit.
Oh, Marit Lage,
Um,
duh. That's what I'm thinking of.
yeah, Merit Lage or Gristlebrand.
Yeah, so Marit Lage, Gristlebrand, and Emrakul plus Uro means a lot more Caracas. Oh, look at that.
That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I did a Sakura Tribuilder sequence as all 4 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was fun.
Nice.
That was a long time ago now, too.
Uh, is Cardboard Live still working? Yes, it is still working.
Mhm.
Great. Um, so he's got Jitte in hand now. It looked like an Italian Jitte, right? Italian Jitte altered.
I was distracted by the art. Yeah, I didn't
Uh,
notice.
I think it was.
And interesting that he's going for the Jit. So firing up the Stoneforge Mystic with a Jit, you know? Oh, we got Leovold.
Yeah, Ice Fang attack
Probably.
Jace. Now Leovold's gonna get a draw a card trigger here.
And looks like end of turn swords
Mm-hmm.
on Leovold.
Yeah.
I know, buddy.
So I believe Joe's at 22 now, and Phil's at 19.
Yeah. We're starting to get a little bit of lag on my side also between the 2 players.
Oh, really? Are you
And
able to hear them? Are they good?
I'm able to hear them, so I can tell what's still happening, but my visual is behind on my
Oh,
side.
okay. Seems okay on my side. I'm not hearing them right now though, so let me check. Let's see.
Looks like they might be. Okay. Phil Bluckman's going for a Flooded Strand
Yeah, you got
and
another
another
Stoneforge Mystic.
Stoneforge. Okay. To me, that makes more sense. I was a little confused why he didn't go for the Batter Skull.
Yeah, so I guess he gets. Okay,
Oh,
so
he's
he put the Jitte back on top, so Jitte's back again.
got it.
Jitte. Jitte's banned in Modern.
Yeah.
I just remembered that, so I just shouted it out.
Famous typo, right?
Jitte?
Yeah, I think. Oh man, isn't that the story that Jite got changed at the last second, right before they went to print?
Is that true? I don't know.
Oh
I never heard
no,
this.
Landon knows this story and he tells it, and I don't really pay attention there.
Landon, tell us the story. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, he's not doing anything.
All right, a fetch here for Phil.
Oh, am I thinking of Skull Clamp? I'm thinking of Skull Clamp. You're right.
Oh, that skull clamp was too good because of a typo? Okay.
Mm-hmm. The very last second, it got changed They thought they were nerfing it by making it the -1, and they didn't really understand. They didn't think it through.
Gotcha. So Shark Typhoon there made a 1/1 shark, traded with Ice Fang, and now labeled here.
Okay.
Fetch
And
for
we
Phil.
got a Green Sun Zenith. Is that for 1?
I believe so,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep, exactly. Skull Clamp was going to be +1/+1, and then they changed it to +1/-1, thinking that that would nerf it. But in fact, it made it OP.
That seems like a pretty bad error.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like working in any workplace, you have like that. Sometimes you have that sense of like, oh, let's just get it, done, and not everything's
I get
checked. And I get it. I feel like I've been there.
it. Mm-hmm.
Except
And that's
whatever I made
what the
wasn't a
team,
magic card.
right. That's what the playtest team is supposed to be for, to check. But, they didn't exist at the time.
Yeah, it's fine. I forgive him.
Mm-hmm.
Still have a cool commander card.
Mm-hmm. Jace bounces the Leovold and swinging with the jitted up Stoneforge, getting those 2 counters.
I have. Wait a minute. Let me just tune into the players for a moment.
It was at 2.
Mm-hmm.
I had blocked with the shark.
Oh, that's right. Yes. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
I have Joe
Bit
at
of a life
21 now. Is that right? Because he gained 3 life from Leovold?
No, he Caracased it.
I Caracased it.
Okay, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. All right.
Okay. I thought he gained 3 life there. Whoops.
Yep. Verdant Catacombs fetching. Wonder if he's fetching to play around days. I'm gonna slam a Primeval Titan.
Oh, possibly. Wait, does Phil have days?
Doesn't he?
I thought he. You might be right. Let me check. No, he does not. He does not. Okay.
Oh no, he does not. That was previous deck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was Jesse's deck.
Mm-hmm.
All good.
All right. Uro coming down, gaining 3, drawing, playing a card. Ridiculous. So when I still don't own Uros for my Niv to Light deck because they're too expensive, but I just play Growth Spiral and it still feels good.
Yep. You could also just proxy some Uros.
Yeah.
we were talking about earlier.
Like do real life tournaments, so I did have to.
Nah, yeah, I know.
But yeah, when I play with friends, we're gonna just proxy. There's the Leovold back down.
Yeah, Leovold's back. Jitte has 2 counters now, right? Okay, so it can't kill it yet. But it could if it gets blocked here. Or it doesn't get blocked. Regardless.
Yep, so swinging in with the single Stoneforge Mystic with the 2 counters on it.
Yep.
He's going to
Looks
take
like-
it.
Looks like Leovold's going to be a goner here. Just remove 3 counters and Leovold's gone, right?
Mm-hmm. Seems like a good call. You want to get that Jace back online.
Yeah.
That Jace altered like the Jace I'm working on right now. Which is just an extension, I understand.
What would be... Okay, so you know your legendary card is Mardu.
Mm-hmm.
I
Which is
guess your
probably
Planeswalker would also be Mardu. I'm trying to
I
think of
thought
like another
my
card type that would make
Planeswalker
sense.
be Rakdos.
Oh, your Rakdos? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought your legendary was Mardu.
My legendary is Mardu, but I
Oh,
think
okay.
my Rakdos.
Oh, okay. That works.
The story.
You have the JIT story?
There's a JIT story.
There is a JIT story. I thought so. All right. Do you want to make a guest appearance?
Sure.
and
Oh, is
explain
it story time? Okay, let's go.
All right. We do have an Oko playing on the battlefield, so here we go. Guest appearance, Landon.
Tell us the story. Hello, Landon.
Hello. So the JIT story is a two-parter. Number one, during the playtesting or whatever, they were told it was supposed to be an important part of the story, and I put the original stats of it in the chat, and they were saying, "Oh, this card isn't good enough. It's okay and limited. But it's not playable for constructed." So one of the playtesters was just like, "Well, why don't we make it get 2 counters instead of 1?" And everyone was like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." So that's why it gets 2 counters.
Okay.
And then you'll see that it originally gave remove a counter, add black to your mana pool. But there was a problem with the rules at the time where a modal spell or ability could not provide effects that happened at different speeds, so that there were 2 modes of the card that were at instant speed and used the stack, but the removing for mana would have been a mana ability and not use the stack.
Got it.
And at the time,
Oh, yeah.
that worked with the rules. So they just out of nowhere had to come up with, very, very close to release, well, what can I do instead of
Oh, no.
add black? Well, what if it just -1/-1 to creatures?
Okay.
And that's how we ended up with JIT.
Da-da-da-da. Thanks, Landon.
So, I'm sure there was like an article he read at some point that told this whole story from like.
There is an article that I can link.
Yeah.
Is basically an interview with a member of the playtest team.
Okay, we had an interview with a member of the playtest team. Is the article. He'll link that in chat.
All right, whoever that member of the playtest team is, I want them to call into the show right now, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
One of the designers, right? Because there was no playtest team at the time.
Designers, whatever, yeah.
The JIT has become an elk.
The JIT has become an elk. So many things happened here. Caracas got tapped for some reason, which left Leovold wide open. Jitte killed Leovold. Joe drew a bunch of cards because it was targeted multiple times. And now Oko is here. Veteran Explorer was sacked or died. And Jitte is an elk. So that's the update.
Yep, and we're going to start seeing some Field of the Dead nonsense very shortly.
Yep.
Key cards in the graveyard. I think we have at least 1 Uro in the graveyard. Oh, Landon, I don't believe you have link abilities. Can you send it to me in Discord and then I'll post it?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I turned off links. We were just getting a lot of spam.
Yeah, I know. It's a good idea.
Just want to see if I see life totals here. Believe
Is that a
Joe's-
6? And
yeah,
a
I
7?
can't tell. I could always ask them now. Let me just ask them quick. What are life totals for you guys?
I'm at 16. He's at 17, I think.
Okay, cool. 16, 17 it is.
All right, here.
I was way off. All right.
Oh, yeah. And there's the link in chat.
Nice. Thank you, Gothmog.
Mm-hmm.
I like stuff like that. I'm going to read that later. It's going in my to-read list. Add link to reading list. Yes. Boom. Okay, so Skyclave Apparition just hits right now. Oko gets exiled. Things are going well.
Yeah.
They wanted to spam links. Oh man, the links that were getting spammed, you don't want to know. I had to shut it off.
Yeah, I've had to not exile because that's a very magic term, but ban many, I got bots a lot in my chat.
Yeah, same.
I think I probably could change my bot to get rid of them more, but I just haven't changed those settings.
Yeah, I don't think I have a bot. Oh, I have the MTG bot, but he just does card names.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The bots ask me a lot if I want to be famous. That's great.
I get text messages like that sometimes, like robot text messages that are like, "Do you want to be famous?" or similar questions. We need more rules in the world for robocalls and the like. Get rid
Oh
of
my
it. Just
gosh.
get rid
Yeah.
of it.
We got another Uro escape? Nope, not escaped.
Yeah, I think that was launch from hand. And it goes to the bin. Okay. MTG banding has been spamming me ban natural order propaganda. I know it's you, and it's very obvious. Your MTG banding at AOL.com email address gave you away.
I think the swords is targeting. I don't know actually.
Yes, exactly, Gothmog. That's another one I get. Yeah, there are hot singles in my area. Oh my god, so annoying. Like who responds to that? Like who gets fooled by these things? I don't. Am I crazy? I guess some people do. I don't know.
Yeah, they would. So I think swords is on the stack, and we've got a brainstorm in response.
Yargle swords.
Mm-hmm. Which Landon also had to explain to me the story of Yargle, which I can't remember. I'm sorry. I swear I was paying attention at the time, Landon.
What
But
is
I
the
like.
story of Yargle? I have no idea. I just know
Oh,
that Yargle, everybody turned it into a meme, and honestly,
yeah.
the whole thing is like over my head. I don't get it. I don't get why people like Yargle. I don't get why people care about it. I don't know. I'm so
Yeah.
out of the loop, everybody. I'm sorry. Ooh, Best Smurg is making a good point. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true, sadly.
Mhm. All right. Caracas on Phil Blackman's side.
Okay, everybody in chat, make your best fake bot spam post right now.
Yeah. Oh no. that
Gothmog
means
starting a trend.
We're trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. It's true.
Do you have a car?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We have two.
Do I? Yeah, I have a car.
No, I think it's okay.
What's that?
Landon's like, do I have to come tell the Yargle story? It's
Oh,
like,
he
it's
could if he wants.
okay.
Is it long?
Yeah.
I don't
I'll
know,
ask
whatever. He could if he wants, I don't care. I'm actually curious. I don't get the whole Yargle thing at all.
Oh, people are
Yes,
doing
Harry the
that?
Lizard Wizard, that you're the winner.
I haven't been getting that. Or if I have, I just didn't notice that it was like not legit. I just assumed it was legit.
I'm getting bombarded with like registered to vote, even legit ones, like that are actually registering to vote, and I'm just like, guys, I'm registered. Relax.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Baron's on the battlefield.
Yep, Baron is. And I think it bounced. This is all in response to the swords, is it not? Oh no, it's not. It's not. He's holding
Mhm.
another card now.
Oh, we got that.
What card is Joe? Oh, it's
So
Cabal Therapy. Okay,
that's
never
right.
mind.
In this story, a demon's underling got uppity, and it got turned into a worm, and then a frog ate that worm, and that frog became Yargle.
Okay, but what does that have to do with it being a meme? That's what I'm not understanding. Why is Yargle a meme? Is it just because he's weird
Maybe the
looking?
community just embraced him. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. It
So
is kind of
Cabal
a funny art.
Therapy flashing back. We got Force and Negation revealed,
Yep.
and he's gonna go for the prime time, knowing it's
Okay.
in the clear.
That's rough for Phil.
Trigger.
Primetime does a lot of work here. Vanilla 9-3, the only of its kind. Okay, that's fine. All right, I get it. I get it now, I guess. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I thought there was more to it and that I just didn't know what the story was.
Yeah. MTG banding. This is a board state. We're going to get 4 zombies off of these primetime triggers.
Yes, I did play Dominaria Limited and I did have a few Yargles in my decks. Big Funky Frog. Yeah, that's true. So this board state is an example of the kind of game you don't want to play on webcam.
Right.
This just
Lot to
gets
keep track
really
of.
confusing.
Small
Yeah,
space.
exactly.
I believe that Squirtle is a shark with the other jit. Is that a sword feast?
I think
Is
that's
that a
the
sword?
germ.
Or is that,
That's the germ with
is
the
that
batter skull,
Batter
right?
Skull? Okay, that's the batter skull.
Yeah,
Got it.
I'm pretty sure that's the germ.
Mm-hmm. You know who's not legendary is Primeval Titan. It's
Nope,
just a
not
giant.
legendary. Should it be?
No,
We
giant sequence.
got enough legendary giants with Uro, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, with this great board state, we're able to see a whole bunch of altars on Phil Blackman's side. Just
Yeah.
very pretty. He's going to start off by brainstorming with his Jays.
Those islands, like,
Does-
it's impressive that they make them all look almost exactly the same.
Okay, I know we've been playing a lot of Magic, but what game number are we in?
This is game 1 still. This is game 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like double check.
If you gotta go, just let me know. It's all good.
No, I'm good. I'm
Oh, okay,
good. Not
okay.
sorry. I just literally could not remember. Like, have we sideboarded?
Oh, okay, okay. Um,
But a long game is probably the type of game that Phil Blackman's deck wants to play.
yeah, I mean, both decks kind of want to play a long game, and I feel like the longer the game goes, Omnath is and Uro and Oko and all that crap is going to be what wins.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Phil has to start removing stuff here,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a lot of zombies, by the way.
Yeah, that's a lot of zombies. I was thinking, I don't think he has any ability to get rid of the zombies in the main deck.
No, he really does not.
He's going to bounce his own Baron with Caracas. He does get the opportunity to replay it and then re-trigger it.
Well, he does have one thing he can do to win here. Shark Typhoon, then cast another Shark Typhoon, and then cast another Shark Typhoon. And just get like a 9/9 shark every time he plays something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 9 power with the sharks every time he plays something.
Yeah. Phil
That would
Blackman's
be-
choosing to bounce the Primeval Titan with the Prime Time or with the Baron trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets to draw.
Yep.
Oh, not him. Sorry, because he didn't put it in his hand. Interesting.
I agree with Gothmog. But Gothmog, which deck do you think has the best long game in Legacy?
Yeah, who wants to go the latest? Oh, 12 post, of course. Yeah.
Okay, 12 posts. That makes sense, I
That deck
guess. Yeah.
was built to beat Miracles, which was the original late game deck. And it's still around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Eternal Witness on the stack, Force pitching Ponder on the Ewit.
Yeah. So Phil goes to 16, I believe. Or was that a hard cat force? I missed it.
That was Force pitching Ponder.
Okay.
And now Joe's going to go for Escaped Uro.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Which is going to, yeah. It's got to be Shark Typhoons for Phil to get out of this
Yeah.
mess. don't think he's
that's
going
the
to
only
be on the
shot.
ground.
Yeah, Shark Typhoon, and then like another Shark Typhoon right afterwards, and then Hardcast Force or something. Get two
Mm-hmm.
8/8, no 5/5 sharks per spell.
Yeah. Fetch land, 2 Field of the Dead triggers.
Rough.
So we were a little skeptical of the Field of the Dead package when we first looked at the deck, or at least I was.
Mm-hmm. We did talk about that. Yeah. Was that on stream or before? Before we started.
It might have been before stream.
Yeah, I think it was. Before we were officially live for all of your entertainment.
Mm-hmm. So Cabal Therapy, whiffing the first time, but then he's going to sack 2 zombies to get rid of Phil Blackman's hand, which was Teferi and a Jace.
Okay. Neither of those are very relevant at the moment. The other thing Jace can do, well, Phil and Jace can do is start plussing Jace, but it is a little risky because just the zombies are just going to start attacking.
Mm-hmm. Joe's just going to come in for 1.
Oh, he does have a flyer. Yeah, Joe has a flyer. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about the flyer.
And that Batter Skull is going to help Phil extend the game.
That's
Assuming
true,
it's
yeah.
correct.
This is a tough game. Can't really tell who's going to win here.
Mhm.
But I think Nick Fit has this.
I would agree. All right. He's going to go with a Brainstorm.
What needs to happen for Phil to scoop here? Like, if you're Phil, what does Joe do? And you're just like, okay, I have no chance now. Omnath?
Well, we know that he's got the prime time. We know that Joe's got the prime time in hand. It got bounced.
Right.
So another resolved prime time seems pretty tough.
Yeah.
Or an Omnath for sure. Omnath prime time, especially if those two are on the battlefield at the same time, I think it would be an easy scoop for me.
I agree. There's a lot of lands in play, too.
Yeah. I don't
It
even know
looks
how many
like-
more he has.
It looks like Joe even proxied Brainstorm and Snow-Covered Swamp. It's just kind of funny to
Yeah,
see.
I noticed that. Well, when you start proxying, like, it's just easier to do the whole thing, you know?
True. Yeah, that's true. But he said he moved all his magic cards, so it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Taiga, ETB, well, landfall, get 2 zombies off of the Field of the Dead. We are now counting tokens with dice.
Oh, we're at that point now? Okay. We just moved to a new chapter of this game.
Mm-hmm. And then here comes that Omnath. Oof. Gain 4. Well, he hasn't played the land yet.
Yep, Omnath is here.
But I assume we're going to have a follow-up primetime.
I assume so, but
Oh,
it's
he's
probably going to
Green Sun
bounce
for
Omnath in
3.
response with Caracas. Green
So
Sun,
I guess
okay.
that Green Sun for 3 is going to get Clothis. Interesting.
Ooh,
The devotion might be there for Clothis.
I believe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7.
So, yeah. If I'm Phil, I'm thinking about maybe scooping
Yeah, I don't know.
this.
16 minutes left.
But this first game, yeah, I was just going to say, this first game took a lot of time. And you have to decide, are you going to try to win one or are you just going to go for the draw? Or the air
Yeah,
quotes draw.
I guess Gothmog is right. It does leave it open to swords if it's a creature, but
Mm-hmm.
there kind of are more relevant things to swords at the moment too, which is another problem. Also, he can protect his creature with Caracas potentially.
Mm-hmm.
So he basically has a way to counter swords for free.
Yeah.
What
So
were you
we've
saying?
got
Yeah.
7 zombies coming in for 14. As well as an Uro. So it looks like we're coming in for 20.
Yeah, that's true. He can also crack Secure Tribe Elder in response and reduce devotion, countering Swords of Plowshares. That's a good point.
Oh, is it that tight? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good catch.
Rebel Base with the line. I like it. Thank you, Rebel Base.
Yeah. I think that's exactly the right line. I wonder if Joe is hitting that point in the tournament or the game's going long enough where you get a little cloudy, you know?
Yeah,
At least
maybe.
I do.
All right. Players are counting a whole bunch of stuff right now. All right. A whole bunch of damage just came in.
So we're double blocking with some Stoneforge. We're blocking one with a... Interesting. So he is going to use Crocus to bounce the Uro.
Yeah, let me know how much damage comes in.
And then we're blocking with the Batterskull. So he's going to take 8, and then he's going to gain from the Batterskull. So he's going to go back. He's going to end at 12.
All right. Well, good to
Player
know I
said.
had life total correct. All right, so Phil's at 12. 8 a few zombies. Stoneforge, one Stoneforge down. Joe taught you everything you know about Nick Fit. Nice.
He is the Nick Fit master. Like we said, with Legacy, if you're willing to find a deck and commit to it, the skill you can leverage is, almost more important than playing the air quotes best deck of the time.
Yeah, it can be. It's like Reed Duke with L's for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Just kept jamming it. If you could only play one Legacy deck from now on, what would you pick?
Ooh.
And what would you pick, chat? What Legacy deck? Your final Legacy deck. You can't play anymore. You can't change your list ever again. New rule.
I think it's going to be Black Red Reanimator.
Okay. A solid choice. A bold choice.
Yeah. Which I hesitate because I feel like that deck could potentially get, hated out of the format in some way or banned out of the format in some way. But I think it's Black Red Reanimator. What about you?
I'm thinking of my answer right now. I'm between. Yeah, I think I would just go with Blue Red Delver. I think that's what I would do.
Infect, Nick Fit, Lands, Blue Red Delver, classic.
I think that's what I would pick. My Blue Red Delver from earlier this year with Brazenbauer. I love that deck.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever Blue Red Delver with Terramander?
I did. I Terramandered the crap out of everybody for a while at my local.
Mm-hmm.
Light Up the Stage and Terramander were my jam for a couple of months. I had so much fun with those cards. What's up?
That one also often goes more towards the burn spells as well, which I think is correct. I really like that.
Yeah, yeah. What was that? Oh, Ice Fang. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shark Typhoon. Something happened to Shark Typhoon just now.
Yeah, I think Phil just said he's going to gain 9 off of that block, but he is going to scoop.
All right, game 1 goes to Joe. 11 minutes left. By the way, that Cassius Marsh, every once in a while I see his tweets, maybe because people I know follow him. He buys an insane amount of Magic cards.
Yes, he does. Yes,
It's crazy. It's like mind-blowing how many Magic cards he buys.
Mm-hmm.
There's a this is so random, but there's I think it's on the Geek and Sundry YouTube channel. There's a special video with Joseph Gordon-Levitt where he takes out his collection from the 90s. Did you see this?
Yes.
I love that. It
That
gave
was
me so many
great
feelings.
video.
And
That was fun.
Yeah, I forgot the whole story now, but somebody I knew Joseph at some point and played Magic with him. I forgot the story, so I'm not even gonna go there. But the uh, the video, if you need something to watch, look it up on YouTube. Joseph Gordon-Levitt talking about his Magic cards. It's worth a watch, especially if you're a fan of this channel. You'll probably enjoy it. I recommend it.
Yep.
Don't watch it now though. Watch it later.
Players starting off with Field of the Dead and Verdant Catacombs on Joe's side, and then Phil Blackman played Island, Ponder, and then shuffled away and moved on.
Yep. Oh, it was a Ponder Shuffle?
I didn't, side note, I didn't say I had to play the NFL to have NFL money. I don't know what I'm going to do to get NFL money because pro sports and women making money is not really a thing. But
No,
if I get that
maybe in like
money.
UFC or something.
Mm-hmm.
Tennis?
Yeah. Boxing, tennis, yeah. I wonder what the highest paid. Now I'm on a tangent. Like, what is the highest paid women athletes?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're like the sponsored Olympians, like that. What'd you say?
Like, and then does it count? Does it matter if it's like, do you get money for winning or do you get money? Like, I don't
Yeah, I
know
don't know.
really.
But
Or just
I
get
would guess
money
that those
for
Olympic
yeah.
medalist people get like some sweet sponsorships. I don't know though.
Yeah. hmm
The
I would imagine
twins.
though Serena Williams is
Yeah.
probably. I don't believe they're twins. I believe they're just sisters.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And Venus, because Venus is older than Serena, that's why she does not play any longer.
Tennis is not something I've ever followed, so I don't know.
Mm.
Sorry, Roland.
Yeah.
Roland, an avid tennis fan.
Mm. Yeah, those social distancing sports doing well.
Yeah, he was actually telling me recently he's going to pick up tennis again and go nuts playing tennis because it's great.
Oh my god.
I saw that out of the corner of my eye.
I have recently learned about a form of tennis that's called like platform tennis, I think is what it's called. And you can play it off the walls, like in racquetball.
Okay.
Is that what it's called? And it's a smaller court. It looks cool.
I don't know. Did you play any sports?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I played volleyball in the fall, and then I did soccer in the spring. I did not play
Okay.
a winter sport.
Okay.
How about you?
A few things. I did martial arts. I did baseball. I did volleyball at one point. Did soccer. Um, but mostly baseball though. That was most of my
Mhm.
athletic stuff.
Yeah. I would say my favorite sport to watch is college basketball. For whatever reason, I don't really like watching the NBA. I don't know why. I just like
Interesting.
college basketball. And I wish you could watch more volleyball because I think it's a great spectator sport, but it's just not one of the big ones, you know?
Yeah. Phil does have the pressure on the board. This is true.
Yeah.
A minute and a half left. It's looking grim.
Yeah, neither player able to really build up the presence on the board, even with the Sylvan Library down on Joe's side.
For work, I spent 4 seasons watching NHL, and I had never watched hockey in my life, and I grew to kind of like it. It was kind of fun to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy hockey. I didn't enjoy hockey when I had to get dragged to the rink as the sibling, you know?
Yeah, I mean, before I took this gig like a couple of years ago, I thought the NHL was over, like they went out of business. That's how little hockey I was. Like I really didn't
Yeah.
know they still had it. Sorry, hockey fans, but I just didn't know. Didn't follow it. But I grew to like it. That was fun.
Yeah, hockey's great. There's less fighting now. They've kind of cleaned up with some of the rules, so
Yeah, I'm with
it's more
that.
about the game than it is about the fighting.
Yeah, I like that. I also sat through 4 seasons of the NBA. Didn't grow on me. Still don't really care for basketball.
Okay. So
That's my review.
interestingly, Joe decided to pay for Flusterstorm, so he's tapping out to play this Cabal Therapy.
Yep.
Red
What did he
Healing,
name?
and I think he might have just named Force, and it was a whiff.
Okay. Yeah.
I know I
Alright.
saw Jace and a couple lands, but I can't remember what else.
I'm gonna just let the players know that's time.
Oh, and a
Attack
Jit.
it too.
Okay.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
guys,
go.
that's time in the round. Turn
8.
0.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, sports data. I mean, baseball is the data sport, right? I think when I think sports data, I always think baseball. They keep every statistic. I
Yeah,
know
they
everyone
keep
keeps
some
every
crazy ones.
like baseball has been keeping them for like the longest, I feel like.
Yeah. So brainstorm here. Okay. So this is turn 1 now, right?
Mhm.
It was turn 0 on Phil.
Mhm.
Okay, because I had to click away for a minute. Okay, cool.
And then we're fetching for a Bayou, it looks like. I'm not sure either of these decks can win in a couple of turns,
Nope,
but somebody can
I don't
certainly
think so.
garner a strong advantage. We'd like to see, a couple of sharks. Yeah, right? Sharks would be good. I agree.
Yeah, there are a lot of baseball games. That's true, Side Norna.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a less demanding sport on the body for sure compared to football and basketball.
Possibly, yeah.
Unless you're a
Oko.
pitcher. And now, I mean, that's some of the arguments about baseball losing its viewership because they put all these rules about you have to switch pitchers more often, which creates more downtime, but it's so intense on the body.
Yeah,
But watching pitchers switch is not entertaining television, though, so that's a
it is
tough
not.
one.
It is not. I agree. I haven't really followed baseball the last couple of years. I'm kind of on baseball hiatus, but
My dad's an
still like the
avid
sport.
White Sox fan, so I hear about it.
White Sox?
Yeah, our family's from the South Side.
Nice. I was a Mets fan, if anybody's wondering.
Yeah. Oof. Oof. That's
Yeah,
almost as bad as being a Sox fan.
Cubs.
The Cubs won recently, though, so it like
Yeah, they did. They
changed
did.
everything.
All right, here's prime time.
Okay.
Which turn is it now? 3?
This is the same. No. This is turn 4. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. It's turn 3, JK.
Okay. Just trying to keep track.
You're not as cute as you think you are, buddy.
That was mean.
I'm sorry.
That sounded so mean.
Oh,
Imagine saying that to like a human child. Oh my god.
no. No. He's gone. He's gone.
That's so cruel.
That's the problem.
Uh,
Okay. I will say, maybe he is as cute as he thinks he is, but he's just using his cuteness to try to get food.
All right,
All right.
that's a
We got
scoop here.
we're
Let's do, let's do into the players.
Yeah, I know that's a good question.
What's up, guys?
We're that was time in the round and we're 1-1.
Oh, so that was a
Yeah.
draw.
No, I got the kill off of a shark typhoon.
Oh, you got the kill. So you know what that means, everybody. You know what that means. We're gonna have chat decide the outcome of this match right now.
Okay.
Who won the match, chat? Let's see. I know there's not a lot at stake here, but we're gonna do it anyway. Who wins?
That's fine with me.
Dyer, Omnath, Bleckman, Stoneforge. 1 minute, chat. 1 minute.
People are bad at voting.
Let's see. All right, a 1 minute poll. So, I'm not already getting a lot of votes. Phil,
Yo.
this deck was awesome.
Yeah, it was super cool.
The Baron and Skyclave Apparition is pretty cool. Were you thinking about bouncing Skyclave, giving them the illusion, and then playing it again?
So my thought process on it was, I mean, I would much rather be playing a control deck that is stack based.
Yeah.
But there's just the format just doesn't give a shit about that anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
no.
you have to somehow manage the board.
Yeah.
It's like, and if you are playing against a deck that's on the stack, it's like fully on the stack. It's like Oops or Storm. Like there is nothing else but the stack against those decks. There's no
Yeah.
like real middle ground anymore. It's not like you're gonna run into a blue-white X deck or a Miracles deck that's like half and half. Like they can kind of pivot. You know, there's no pivoting anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like when I was looking at, well, do I want to be playing Council's Judgment so I can have a way to deal with Oko? And it's like, no, because you can't play a card that doesn't draw a card anymore.
Yep.
So
That's
you're
true.
kind of priced into, okay, well, if I play Skyclave, I exile the thing and that puts me up a card until they deal with it. And then same thing with Baron. So instead of Council's Judgment, it's like, okay, well, Baron with Caracas means that I can like continuously draw cards and there's an engine there. So like just reworking how you have to build decks now is you have to be building engines or just constant redundancy to go up in resources.
Yeah.
But it has to be to the board. It's so hard to manage something like a counterbalance, because if anything moves, like if anything gets through, everything kills you.
Yeah.
There isn't like a synergy based thing anymore. It's everything kills you, so you have to deal with everything. And so if one thing gets through, then you're kind of just dead. You can have, like, if Oko's the only thing that gets through, you can stop everything else from happening. But if you can't deal with the Oko, you're just going to die.
Yeah.
And that's the same with every threat across the board that sees play now.
Yeah.
So
and
that was my
and
thought process going through.
Just to update you guys, the winner is Omnath.
Yay!
Congratulations, you're 2-1 tonight. It's been determined by the crowd. CS Magic Altars
Oh my
contributed
god.
2,000 channel points.
Sorry.
So it was a rigged election.
Hey, you
everybody. It
played
was
3
rigged.
in a row. It was.
Okay,
Those,
so-
hey,
so
Phil, those
that-
were some great games, man.
They were fun, man. I would have loved to
Yeah.
finish the match next
Yeah,
time.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah,
Build,
yep.
build up the anticipation.
Yep, yep.
next time.